Chosen ones, where you are. Chosen ones, back with another powerful and productive video. Yes, chosen people. Let's quickly do our smiling exercise and then we proceed with the video. Make it a point, chosen people, to keep on inflating your cheeks with some air. Right, that makes you look so beautiful, I'm telling you. Yes, it brightens your face up, it brightens your days up, it gives you longevity. Being happy is a must. Right, great. Yes, chosen people, that is just by the way. You read the title of this video. Your tears ain't normal. And your tears brings people that mess up with you down. I'm telling you. Yes, chosen people, let's talk about this. Yes, and me talking about the tears of chosen ones, I'm not talking about someone who intentionally knows what he or she has done, and because he or she has been caught, that person decides to shed some crocodile tears or some manipulative tears. No, I'm not talking about that tears. For that tear, it's a normal tear. But I'm talking about the tears of a chosen one. That this chosen person is loving, is compassionate, is good. He or she has given his or her best, her all, his all, everything, and has not offended or intentionally wronged someone. But the love, the compassion, the care, the kindness or generosity of this person has been taken for granted, and it has hurt the chosen one or caused him or her some sort of pain, and that made the person to tear up. Right, that is the sort of tear that I'm talking about. It's not the manipulative one. Yes, you see, sometimes chosen people go through a whole lot that they cannot express it with their lips in their mouth. What they can do is that there is going to be a cry in their hearts. They are going to be grieved inside of them, and such cannot be expressed verbally, but it can only be expressed in their eyes as tears. I'm telling you, that sort of tears of a chosen person is dangerous. That sort of tear from a chosen one is not a normal tear. Yes, in fact, it is a deep and a mysterious prayer that only God, only the Almighty, the Creator of that chosen one understands. Yes, many people will not understand such a tear, but a chosen person will cry under two circumstances. Either the person is shedding some tears of joy, and the person is going to shed some tears of joy because this person has been through a whole lot, and at the point where he or she thought that all hope is gone, that he or she thought this is never going to happen, that he or she thought that that is the end of his or her life, And then he or she keeps on persevering, persisting, being consistent, forbearing, being patient, and trusting the process, and keep going the extra mile, keep doing more than he or she is being paid for. And at last, the breakthrough happened. It makes the chosen person to tear up. And that is a tear of joy, because it has not been easy for the chosen one. That sort of tear is not a normal tear. It's a tear that is one of a kind. The second tier of a chosen one is when the chosen one has given his or her best to somebody, to maybe a boss, to a wife, to a husband, to a fiancé, to a boyfriend, to a girlfriend, or to, someone he or she is staying with. This chosen one served and has no, bad motive attached to what he or she, the service he or she is rendering or giving. But at the end of it, the chosen person is being taken for granted, and he or she is being misused, abused, mistreated, mishandled. Yes, when the chosen person goes through that sort of pain, right, it leads to tears. And that sort of tears is not normal. And the people who happen to be the root cause of that tears, they normally pay for it dearly. Yes, they normally pay for it, because the pain of a chosen one is the pain of God. The head of a chosen one is the head of God, because a chosen one is lifting the load with God. So, God intervenes on behalf of the chosen one. When the tears of a chosen one drops on the ground, on the earth, those that cause him or her that pain, they normally suffer. They face something terrible in their life. It's just a matter of time. When you are hurting a chosen one, or you are deceiving a chosen one, or you are mishandling or trying to take advantage of a chosen one, it is just a matter of time. Yes. Because chosen people normally leave their battle and whatever they go through to God. So when the pain is too much and they cannot express it, it comes as tears. And only their Creator, God, understand these sort of tears. Yes. And God definitely wipes such tears from their eyes. Yes. The tear of a chosen one is dangerous. And those responsible for causing that, they pay for it dearly. Yes. And Joseph cried. The tears of a chosen one, Joseph, right, was a tear that only God understood. In that scripture in Genesis, after Joseph has suffered family persecution, hatred, envy, jealousy, and thrown out, and has been through a lot, but the plans, the purpose of God for his life came to pass. When he saw his brothers, those who caused him that pain, Scripture says he went in the room and cried and wept. That tear is not a normal tear. That is the sort of tears I'm talking about. Yes, chosen people, your tears are prayers that only God understands. And at the right time, God will wipe out every tear from your eyes. And those who cause you that pain that leads to tear, they will be brought to book. They will pay for it. I'm telling you. If you are under the sound of my voice, you can testify to this. People that cause you pain, that mishandle you, misuse you, mistreated you, abuse you. Today, they are going through some terrible situation. Yes. It is all because they've messed up. They've touched the wrong one. You should not be touched, but they touch you. You should not be hurt, but they hurt you. And that is the cause of the terrible thing that they're going through right now. The tears of a chosen one ain't normal. Oh yes, it ain't normal. So chosen people, remember, if you are going through some sort of difficult situation, some sort of mistreatment, mishandle, and you feel like to cry, don't hold it. Cry, especially when you are alone or you are worshiping God or praying to God. Feel free to cry. God understands. Yes, God understands the anguish, the agony, the pain that you are going through. And I tell you, He will intervene for you. He will fight for you. And you will hold your peace. So whatever you're going through, learn to leave it at the feet of Jesus. Learn to leave it in the hands of God, because He is in charge and in control of your life. Thank you so much. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for watching this video. Remember, when you cry on God, it rejuvenates you. It nourishes you. Yes, it makes you feel good. So don't let anybody stop you from crying when you feel like to cry, especially if that cry is not manipulative cry. Yes, cry your heart out. It will make you feel good after it. And I tell you, it's a way of releasing the pain, the hurt that you cannot express with your mouth or through with your lips. That's it. Be blessed. See you in my next video. I'm out for now.